Good afternoon, my name is Alena Shautsova. I'm an immigration attorney from Brooklyn, New York. In today's video, I would like to provide you some updates regarding the latest immigration news that we learned about during this past week. Well, first of all, the good news is that USCIS one more time extends flexibility in answering some of its requests. For example, request for more evidence, notice of intent to revoke, notice of intent to deny, appeals. People who receive these notices that are dated between March 1st, 2020 through January 31, 2021 will have additional time to either submit an appeal or answer those notices. And it's usually going to be additional 60 days from, let's say, the deadline to answer every fee. You will have additional 60 days, or you're going to have additional 30 days to submit an appeal or notice for rehearing and 336 form. That notice is published on USCIS website, so if you're worried that you are close to that deadline to submit an appeal, motion to reopen, one of those answers to intent to revoke, intent to deny, know that you have additional time. Very, very important, okay? So that's a good news. Bad news is that certain immigration forms are going to be more expensive to file. And those are the forms that are going to be filed in immigration court. Form for cancellation of removal, motion to reopen, notice of appeals. Fees are going up, and I would say quite significantly. For example, if you would like to appeal a decision by the immigration judge, the fee is going up from $110 to $975, which is a very significant increase. Motion to reopen is going to also go up, but not that significantly. It's going to be $145 opposed to $110 that we have now. Motion to reopen before Board of Immigration Appeals is going to be very expensive also, $895 opposed to $110 that we're paying now. Cancellation of removal application that now is $100, not including the biometrics fees, are going to be $360. And one more form you need to know about, form that is used to appeal to the Board of Immigration Appeals decisions by the Department of Homeland Security. Also fees going up from $110 to $705. If you are dealing with the appeal by USCIS or of a decision by Department of Homeland Security and you're appealing to the higher level within the USCIS, currently the fee is $675. But if you would have a choice to either file a motion to reopen for $675 or filing an appeal before the Board of Immigration Appeals, currently the Board of Immigration Appeal cost would be $110. So there was a big difference, there was a $500 difference in fees that you could have saved. Of course, it's a strategic move as to where you would like to go if you have a denial of your application, and also depends on if you can go to the Board of Immigration Appeals. For example, I-130 is denied. You may either file a motion to reopen currently for $675, or you can file an appeal with the Board of Immigration Appeals for $110. So point is, soon this $110 are going to be $705. It's actually going to be a little bit more expensive to go to the Board of Immigration Appeals. So this is bad. Another news, and I have a video about that, changes in asylum, guys. Huge changes in asylum. If I had to put it short, what happens is that the Trump administration is trying to preclude gender-based asylum claims based on gang violence, right? People will have very hard time proving eligibility. Also, people who are traveling through third countries now, so starting from the mid-January, are going to have very hard time winning the asylum claims, because you will have to show that you either didn't you were not granted protection in a third country that you were transiting through to the United States, or that country is not a part to the international conventions regarding refugees, or that you are a victim of severe human trafficking. Otherwise, you will be barred from receiving asylum in the United States. So that's also a big change coming in January. You need to know about that if you're an applicant for asylum. And finally, we have also a decision regarding expert testimony in immigration court. Basically, the Board of Immigration Appeals ruled that if you have a judge and you have an expert testimony is just a type of evidence, one of the types of evidence. And if the judge makes factual findings that are inconsistent or go in this court, contradict the expert's testimony, the judge has to explain why. Expert testimony is very often used with regard to country conditions and future harm claims. Expert testimony is essential, proving that you may be harmed in your country if you're forced to return there, especially if you're alleging future harm. Your claim is based on fear of future persecution. So you need to know about that. Your lawyer needs to know about that. Hopefully, now you do. So thank you very much for watching. These are the main changes we are experiencing this week, and I will keep you updated. Of course, please subscribe to my channel, like, share this video, and I hope to see you soon.